Hey, what's up, guys? I just played this gauntlet. It was absolutely insane, man. This dude's really good. Free to play pleb, too. I've seen him on Twitch all the time, man. He puts people to shame, man, for real. Let me switch it on to real time. This is gonna be a long video though. Um, he starts out with the wind blade adept. Um, I don't know why lately I've been just so hesitant on replacing cards. I just feel like they're all needed. I got to get out of that habit. Um, but I go ahead and use the Jaxie, pull the wind blade behind me with the whip, and attack it. This game was crazy, man. The epics and legendaries that he had in this game, and I still managed to pull it out. Long game, though. Long game. He goes ahead, bops my Jaxie. I didn't get a great spawn on it, but it lives for a little bit. Oh no, it doesn't. It dies right here into a blood tear. He just had all the answers until the end, man, and he ran out of gas. So once again, I got no board. I'm gonna move up here and drop the Owl Beast. I replaced this Shadow Reflection. I probably shouldn't have, but just lately I've been so hesitant, like I said, on replacing things. I get the Golden Justicar. Some of the cards that I got in here, man, the decisions were iffy, but the other options to me were just junk. I dropped the Owl Beast behind me. No, I put it right here. I figured he couldn't accelerate the Dancing Blades and hit it, so I left it here. This right of the Undervault saves my ass, too. He moves down and he drops a Dagger Akiri, I believe. Behind him, so he can't get Dancing Blades. He's, like I said, he's really, really good, man. But I got the Virtual Banishing. I know what he's trying to do here with the Bloodborne spell. I ain't having it. I move down. I drop the Bloodborne spell so that I can use it for the ritual banishing. I get bad spawns here, but I'm able to clear the path. Bring it down. I'm able to kill it. I replace this Golden Justicar. No, I don't. I keep it. I figured since it's the only 5 drop, and I got my only draw really in this deck. I got 2 Reaper of the 9 Moons in this too, and I play one and it gets Sunbloomed. He light benders my Owl Beast, takes it out. And, I believe he roars the yeah, he roars the light bender. And he's got Lion's Blessing on it, so every time this thing takes a hit, it gets a card, which really sucks. I gotta get rid of it though. Oh, he doesn't roar it, he just used that on it. I took a minute with this one. I wasn't sure what to do. I had to give him the 2 cards though, because I'm going to drop this Golden Justicar right in his face. And I kept everything. I didn't know what to. I didn't want to replace it. I think I got 9 spells in this deck, but I ended up getting a Shadow Dancer, which is cool. I don't think I played in this game, but so he's a 14. I'm at 16. I got a solid body on the board. He drops a Silver Guard, yeah, and then a Wind Blade above me. I got Grasp of Agony though. What really stinks about this was the I shouldn't have replaced this. I think I replaced. No, I play it. I replaced the right of the Undervault. That's what I did. No. Yeah, and then what I did here was this was probably a mistake, but I didn't want to face tank 5 damage. If I had one more mana, I was set up perfect. I could have dropped this here, or even here, and Shadow Reflection took this out. Now I needed 2 mana for that. But this sucks right here. I end up, I get out of the jam. And I'm able to take out his whole board and do 3 damage to him. But I leave myself at 1 health here. Just using the Bloodborne spell. I should have moved here probably, but I get him down to 9. I'm like, alright, he's got to get rid of this, but it's all weak to Tempest, which really stinks. That's what he does. He Tempest, clears my whole board, puts him down to 7. I'm down to 12. He backs up and plays a Emerald Rejuvenator. That's right, because I get up to 16. He's up to 11. I figured now was the time to use this right of the Undervault. He beefed me up a little bit. I just take this Blood Siren and drop it right here just to keep this thing from moving and back up. The game plan was to Reaper the 9 Moons, Shadow Reflection it, hopefully crack him in the face with it. That doesn't end up happening. But I just run away. I just, Lionar's scary. He's got 4 cards in hand. You know that they always get at least 2 Iron Cliffs in their draws for Gauntlet. At least I do. He's a little pissed, but you're good. I don't want to make any mistakes. You know, tough shit. I don't care. I get in the Abyssal Juggernaut. I have Soul Grimoire in it. In the last game, that was my mistake. I held on to that forever, and I never could get a board, so it kind of ruined it. He's going to put a Azurite Lion on here, and then he puts a Bone Reaper here to kill this. He's going to move forward. He wanted to roar this. I don't know what he was thinking, but he ends up roaring the Bone Reaper. He messaged me here. Oh, I have a message. So that's dead. He's got strong board presence. I'm really screwed right here. What I do was I think I back up. Yeah, I drop the Abyssal Juggernaut right here. Or I don't. No, I just back up and drop the Reaper of the 9 Moons right here. Whip the line in front of me. And Bloodborne spell. like when I message people and stuff, man, I usually tell them, good game. You know, I got lucky. I top deck this. A lot of people, man. Especially when I played Hearthstone, people would just message me just to tell me I suck and all that. That like never happens in this game. Every once in a while, I'll beat somebody, and they'll have a little bit of salt, but usually everybody here is super cool. I love it. I think that's why I play this game more than I played Hearthstone, because it's just people in Hearthstone are just so. I mean, ugh, it's just awful, man. Everybody here, they're like, oh, you should add this to your deck, or I'll try it out and stuff will work. People on stream, they do the same thing. They'll say, hey, this and that. I'm like, everybody's just helpful, man. I love it. But he has an Elix Stormblade, so this thing's able to come right up into my face. I'm like, what the hell? He hides behind the Rejuvenator. I'm just like, man, this is why, I don't ever concede. This thing actually lives. It's dispelled, but I'm able to get out of the way. So I'm going to Ephemeral Shroud this so that it can't provoke me in case it does get close. I made a mistake here and it almost cost me the game. But I figured I had to dispel this. If I could get away, I needed to get away. First I replace this. I get a Songweaver. Doesn't really do me any good. Drop this here. I get the Blood Moon Priestess right here. And I get the worst possible spawn. I was so pissed. I'm like, really? I bought this here. And it spawns right here. It could have spawned anywhere else. It spawns right here. So now I'm open to this. I'm open to this. That's 11 right there. He needs 2 damage and I'm dead. I just stayed here. I didn't know what to do. I'm like, really? These both spawned right here. I do got 2 Novas in this deck, and they saved my ass. Nova's a good card. He plays a Fire Blazer. Takes out my Ephemeral Shroud. He roars this. So I got a 9/7, a 5/5 in my face. I'm like, what the? So he cracked me. I'm down to 5 health. Now this is pretty sweet right here. And he drops a... I think he was going to drop something here and he doesn't. I think he waits. Oh no, yeah, he puts a... He had a Spelljammer, Elix. I mean, like, this deck was insane. I'm going to pause it right here, though, because this was pretty slick. This thing's got 5 health. Nova, this thing's got 5 health. I'm going to Nova this area right here with the Elix and the Spelljammer. I'm going to... What I did first was I took out these 2. Then last I used the Blood Moon Priestess so that this one's able to move up and hit it for 1 and take his whole board out, which was slick right here. This was nice. I mean, this just worked out perfect. I go ahead and I replace the Songweaver. I figured it wasn't going to do me any good. I think he gives me another sleepy face, like, oh, I should concede. I mean, when you have Novas like this, I mean, you got to stay with it, because if you draw him, man, it can get ugly for your opponent real fast, because, I mean, they can't walk here. He's got 2 cards in hand. I mean, the odds of him having a Sunbloom after he already used 1, But, yeah, I go ahead and I Nova this area. Bop, bop, bop. Look, he's getting all mad, It's like, you know what, dude? It's Gauntlet. I got 6 wins right now. I need 1 more. I top deck another Nova. Use this one. I had to plan this out right because I've had things spawn the wrong way and then I can't move and I'm like, oh shit. You know, but I did it the right way. I used this to take out this. Go up here, hit this. Bloodborne spell. So I'm at 5 health. I mean, if he has a tiger, he wins. I should have moved down first so I wasn't in striking distance. I kept thinking that thing was provoked, but I forget what he does here. He, oh, that's right, he pados. Yeah, Helix, Spelljammer, Pado. I'm like, what the hell? But it actually ended up screwing him over because it moved this, and me in distance of him. And I think he even moves down one. No, he just stays right there. No, he moves down one. Okay. Nova in hand. Good game. He kept giving me all these evil emotes, so I kind of... Okay, I gave him the well played, but I smacked him a couple extra times just for the hell of it. But yeah, crazy game. Absolutely crazy. How I won, I have no idea. That guy's deck is insane, but I don't know. I'll talk to you guys later.